We're set to go. Hank Gaskell, Myles Padaca, Joel Centeio, and Ian Walsh out there for a 35-minute final. Top 2 waves. The Sponsor Me Sunset Open is underway. First ride, Kaipo.
First ride, that's Joel Centeio in the yellow jersey coming off the bottom. A nice carve off the top right there for Joel. Comes off the bottom again, following up with a number 2 spray flying off his rail. Joel Centeio building up some speed and looking to make it happen on this inside section. Banks off the top right there. And Joel, he's not done yet. He's going to take this
little
all the
reform
way in.
section. Yeah, look at that. What a great way to start. In the first 20 seconds of the heat, Joel Centeio finishing off just where he left off in that semi. A very nice opening wave, some big snaps out the back. So that's got to feel really good, Kaipo, in the 35 minutes, and you get what could be a keeper score. Some solid, clean surfing from Joel Centeio right off the bat.
You know, he's looking on fire.
Well, let's take a look here. He drops in right on the peak here. Beautiful little 6-foot wave up off the point. Joel off the bottom there, snaps it right in the pocket. Really good flow to his surfing. Good timing. He waits on that bottom turn. Another clean snap out of the lip. So Joel Centeio here, he's, as you said, Kaipo, he's looking pretty fired up. Connects with the lip there. So he had the 2 nice, clean, quality snaps on the face, and then the nice roundhouse cutback. So it's going to be a good opening score for Joel Centeio. It comes through at a 7.0, so what a great start. Here's Hank Gaskell in the red. I believe this is Hank sitting wide and in a good spot here.
Nice carve right there, setting up for this inside section. Another giant carve for Gaskell.
And is he going to pull in the barrel here? No, it's not going to barrel, but he dodges around the lip there. He has it off the bottom and connects with the lip, mistimes that a little bit, Kaipo, and goes out the back. And let's take a look at a replay. This, oh, great shot from the water. Look at the size in this wave here. A lot of bump on it, Hank Gaskell. His board's only 6'5" unless he changed. So negotiating the bumps there well is Hank Gaskell, and rips the car back. Pretty cool style. This guy's just a treat to watch, Kaipo, on a wave. You never know quite what he's going to do. Really smooth, lanky, powerful surfer. Mistimes that a little bit, but he had a couple of nice turns out the back and netted the 6.40.
All right, takeoff here for Myles Padaca. Trying to pull into the barrel right from the takeoff and gets under the lip for a little bit. He's going to follow up with a big roundhouse cutback.
Oh, nicely read there from Myles. Another little snap in the pocket. So this final really heating up. Myles Padaca, we would expect him to be on the good waves there, and he picked himself a gem. Right now, Ian Walsh just, Rocky, throwing down some big turns. I'm joined now by Rocky Cannon to bring you through the rest of this final. And Ian Walsh, some big turns. He fell on the second turn. He's been scouring the lineup trying to find a good opening score. He's one of our 4 surfers who hasn't had one yet.
And we are at the 16-minute, 45-second mark on the outside. Here we go. Blue is up and riding. That is Ian Walsh sitting in 4th place. Nice big bottom turn there. Squares up under the lip, gets covered, and does not find the exit. So that one kind of clamped on him right there.
It's Ian Walsh in the spot right now again. I like his strategy.
And a nice looking wave on the point there. As you stated, Mike, he is in position, gets in the barrel, gets out, finds the exit that time, and jumps off his board as that wave.
As we watch a replay here, Rocky, take us through this ride. Look at him grab the wall.
Well, he's stalling for the barrel, a la Johnny Boy Gomes, and gets in, gets covered, disappeared, and like you said, saw that section coming, wisely got out of it in time to make the exit, show the judges, hey, I pulled in, I came out.
We have live action here. Ian Walsh again.
Spinning around right underneath Joel Centeio, and a wise choice there so far. Nice top turn, kind of free falls back into it, and the wave fizzles, and he cuts back very nicely, rebounds off the whitewater with a lot of speed, and one more smack on the inside, and completes the maneuver. So Maui's Ian Walsh finding some rhythm here. As we see white up and riding of Myles Padaca. He is the defending Sponsor Me Sunset Open champion, and showing a lot of that right there with that first carve. Gets through this foamy section though, kind of difficult, real turbulent, hard to make any real critical maneuvers there as there's so much chop and foam on the face on those waves. But that is the given nature of professional surfing. But here we go. This is white's Myles Padaca, his second scoring ride.
Look at this bottom turn.
Big bottom turn there, yeah, nice carving turn. And this is where the wave gets a little bit foamy and turbulent on the inside, and making it hard to set his edge there. His back foot almost came off his board there.
It did come off his board for a quick second for Myles Padaca.
Keep your eyes on the horizon. Some of the bigger sets coming through of the day. And of this final 10 minutes, 30 seconds to go, here is yellow up and riding. This is Joel Centeio. He's got a 7.0 so far, smacking it one time, carving off the top, and see if he can get around the section for another floater there. He does, and works through that very rough section on the end there.
In the third spot, as we queue up a replay, is Myles Padaca. Let's take a look right here. This is Joel Centeio's last ride. Comes off the bottom and has that big first snap. Free falls, really committing to that first turn is Joel Centeio. He has to fight to get around this section here. Hits it up off the top again and rides out of that successfully. That wave there was a 6.15. So Joel Centeio is your heat leader. 6 minutes, 40 seconds to go.
As we see Hank Gaskell score 6.4, Myles Padaca with a 9.85. Joel Centeio, our leader, with 13 points, and Ian Walsh in second, climbing up out of fourth place. Here is red Hank Gaskell, our 2008 XL Pro champion, pulling in the barrel.
Nice barrel for Hank.
And
look at that.
Smooth cutback on the rail, just so buttery. And coming into that inside section, got to do something there. Nice floater to end that wave.
Another great looking wave here for white. This is Myles Padaca. He's stalling.
Oh, and he's in there. Little claim for Myles. That wave spits behind him. Big bottom turn, carving in the spit right there. Right into another cutback. And he's going to get a little inside section to work with. Got to put the exclamation point. This is the final, and he does so.
Oh, and he's pumped. That's
he
awesome.
Is pumped. The double fist, little self-claim.
So Hank Gaskell has jumped into the #1 spot. His last score for Hank, a 7.25. He goes into first place.
That? Ladies and gentlemen, Hank Gaskell on this beautiful barrel ride we're watching here on the replay, and awesome cutback, takes the lead for this year's Sunset Open, and he goes above Joel Centeio. Joel Centeio now needing a 6.66, and also Ian Walsh needing a 7.16. Myles Padaca, we're standing by on his last score, and if we could see that replay of the last of white, that would be awesome and incredible. And right on cue, JD from the water. Look at that shot right there.
Yeah, Myles comes out. He's obviously stoked there.
Switching the angle here. Carving it nicely in the open face and right into another carving cutback. And then this is the other little exclamation point at the end of the ride. That inside section, hits it hard, free falls back into it, completes the maneuver with the double fist bump.
I love it.
More importantly, will stay the same as red is deep in the barrel.
Really deep in the barrel there for red. Hank Gaskell, he is the heat leader. He's at the same time riding that wave, he's trying to keep his opponents off as we are winding this thing down. Myles Padaca's last score is 7.10. He goes into the third spot. Ian Walsh drops
counting down.
But we're going to count this down, and
here
it is going to be a win for Hank Gaskell.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so that is the official end of this year's 2011 Sunset Open, brought to you by Sponsor Me and the Hui.
And our champion of the 2011 Sponsor Me Sunset Open, presented by the Hui, Mr. Hank Gaskell. Hank Gaskell making Hana Maui proud today, and all the boys in Maui.
Go to sponsorme.com